A wonderful day from me to you, all the lovers of freedom all over the world. My next prayer for you today is that you are totally well in all your ways, that you have been able to create your own terms and your own narrative that will navigate you to transition to global greatness and bring in good tidings. Please, I want to be appealing to every living soul all over the world to hearken to what I'm about to share with you. In the book of John 11 verse 35, according to how it was written, they say Jesus Christ wept. If you watch the background of where I am right now, I want this place to represent wilderness. That was how the Spirit of God led me today. This very place is representing wilderness. So that also the spirit in the wilderness will bear me witness that I, Comrenuti Nigbenigun Oduhueme, the Archbishop of Activism, the hero for democracy and ambassador for good governance, CEO Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, CEO Civil Disobedience Worldwide, and the man with the most sophisticated truths the world have ever recorded. Because all areas, we have been able to touch all areas. This is not a joke. The extension we are about to face as a people should I say, it's not going to be going well for anyone. Wow. I wish each and every one of us really understand what is happening. It would have been more easier for us to solve the very problem that is ahead of us. Everything that was written down in the Bible, we are going through it by one way or the other. That's why you are seeing reluctantness. You are seeing people be deaf-eared. The same way it happened during the time of Noah. Even during the time of Jesus, according to the story, nobody ever hearkened to his word. Please, if you love yourself, the reason why I'm using parable to talk about this today, I have to refreshing up myself. I want to say, okay, as I was just coming back, let me just do the video, then when I come home. But I have to go and refresh up myself. Me, I'm not confident for live video. Because what is happening out there, it is heartbroken. And I want to be urging all our doctors. If you know you are a doctor, go to the lab. This no longer forming. People are already putting up a proactive measure to see how they save their people. And one thing about the people who have committed themselves, they no longer think again. They don't think. So what we have to do, we have to think for them. A lot of them can see you still look at them as if I see your brother, but there's something going wrong. That's why I'm talking about this gradually, so that let's see what we can do to help ourselves. What is to come is not loving. We will not like it. We will not like it, and it's not going to be good for us. So, at the course of my explanation and teaching, I will elaborate more on that. So, that's that. The reason I'm always picturing our mind to that. I'm the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. You know what CEO means? It means chief executive officer. Chief executive officer in a company, they try hard to make sure things work out. When other workers that have been employed, they are even selling materials of the company, they must make sure things work out. My own is to make sure that everybody remain alive. Because what God have already promised, only one person cannot even finish it. Everybody in the world, 20 billion people cannot even finish it. 650 military aircraft. Now Donald Trump and his team take back gold common for Vatican. I know you still count it as a rumor. Better life is coming for everyone. Then what must we not do to enable us to sustain ourselves for the better life that is coming? Don't be deaf-eared again. What damn it, man? What damn it? If you do it, go do me go do. If I need to do state ire, if I need to yare, what damn it, man? Imare doria. What forget any matani? Who does your game? Nido yeme we ma wa yen go logo na damn it, oi. Wa game ya ni ekwan. Ya we onu fini me wonu gele we. The hatred in ko we re. Ege hatred do go go yo wo kan. Ona ye baby gaba wa atalo. Ebi sunu. Iya oni agbe ma yogi ma bo. Wa ga pa gbe bi total. Wa ga dam e gangan no sunu we do state wo do a distraction no. Ba o boy. Make ma te mata ma boy. Ke pa nirun u dazi no bo. Abemi kuna ni una laho ya bo me. Yoni di agbon na ya. Kemi ni ari ya uni ya fie yin me gori laho ye hini no ma degbe ye yowe ya we me. I mean na tamaneti u. Yen wa ni bon wa phone, but no problem. On a video ni get pe baba na. This one is not a conspiracy theorist. I just deleted that video from my donation platform. I deleted it. I have not been accessing the platform since because of my busy schedules. I think that video we were putting there around 2. I saw it and I deleted it. Because there are things we don't want our people to hear about. It is good we preach it here. As we are preaching it, we are giving them solution. Then they begin to listen to it. I've told you, we as a people, we have failed ourselves as a people. Let us agree to ourselves that we have opened door for the devil. According to how it's written down in the book of Ephesians chapter 4, verse 27. He said, neither give place to the devil. Ugmewi mawe wa bemi kuki ehunesu ne. Ose we eninivi dotie. We are me we now I look more fresher. Was where that one will not distract me from saving my people. I love my people more than the house. For real, without you, there is no the house. I want you to be alive. Also, the person that is also girl who is the custodian, if you also want it, let it also be alive. My own is not to protect buildings. It's not to protect traditions that have not helped us. Because God is going to give us a new traditions. God is going to give us a new life. I said I'm in the wilderness. A wilderness in Megena. Then a be John 11 verse 35. Or where Jesus Christ wept. What ya wept in her? Runde mi no can suno. Or where because a Lazarus or de yotowu. A matter of here, what in or not wept in here. They know the way I wept. No man go. One of those yok badin. One of those siagbobok bunu ni Jesu. When I agbon ye enenoha. One of the wept runda where Emmanuel Lilian mame jaji. Iana one because where Yega say, Yeso. Agagbi yamame jaji ni iyaji ni wani bumbe venve na ana iti any person no gi ni mi waga fianfiema Why would you don't know where we was in a boa? A woman I was soon reverse the case. A woman I walking soon. Why the odidon? A boy anybody so far ye matter yatemenuta. What the baby wept bar? Ona with the baby wept runda where ubugbe ni hana fi agbon yoto. But now we taseri where or waga bobiokbia or waga baori we are irregalele or walk pa no evano ipete no geha or ayore usu ipo paru nyani mani no mani ukporu nyano mani no weka honi mene uduhweme give tamu wana where uswemi nakatagbera. I'm giving you a recommendation again. No make now you finish me with here. Eti tona no yawe meme. Ihe mi no see any mena mudiaga. Ni mena yegbi me ya wigie mi. We mi na oba kekeri mari egbe yo. I'm not saying this to scare you. If I'm saying this to scare you, if you don't go away boni remio, but rather than I want you to stay alive. I'm going to deliberate this on little bit, then I will introduce the topic. Now, in all, wagimate mata magbima. E mata, okba okenti mi mafian veni majena. Ose ebe John. Imasho darun paro ni anon lili manoma yem ni ebe John. Chapter 8 verse 32 high. Or where you shall know the truth. Or when the truth shall set you free. Waya hema tani he. Oma ki ate mata ni mawea abira wo ki to bowe gwalo e ma te soro o mata mi me moto bi me gwalo e ime na te class consciousness ni ona garo ina yore bo be ni ga ye ina bi a ti hu na gbona be ya be ma ugme osalo ba ka be gupo mo pa no me ga de bege no gbera no do bu yo kagbon ve na ya gbon yo to me be do ge e o ma jesu ga hin. Or me 33 years old, or wounded and we are very level now. He don't get with Nana Kama, or sweet mega swing Akborunyanoma. He mark Borunyanoma with Tarigome. He gave penny and why because a magmona or dime, a muwet dame. Runda Wenos a loboya Jimmy okay, Lugan. In the Evoya phenomenon with social media now. Or say with Tatoni, ni mete bime, or we have a O why so what? No ye me e no ma we a we ni mana gele ya gun o se ne ya je won yi wo ye ja me ya mogbe me ya advertisement ima ho nu eminita nu gari e fo no ati be ya we me bo ya we mi e mata oru nye no ma e me do pe nu we ga ragbon nu ge wu yo wo kan yen wa mi ne kan wu e ma ka wu de bo we no na do ya re igbe han o do lare. Now, a video we deleted in our donation platform. According to a woman with Donny, America, in a time where Owano Kwana na Gweso, where Kema, no, you will be me na. We run no muya. Levave seva, isuleso deo, levave seva. O mi so no ve figurie now okbeni meke we e na no figurie na vi magagi u na ga mi egwo ke o maido sunu da mi ma e u dazi e imi do mother earth mother universe the anunnakis e yana iri oboyi meyeke omona tamia weni am kam mi ekwe magbi ane wi awa be mi ko leva seva magayi mi ni magayi u. That's why I'm urging all our daughters, please go to the lab, go and study more to save humanity. Go to the lab, go and study more to save. A lot of you are surprised right now. I tell you, my targeting and so on. Even most of them, because it was in their head. So let me just introduce the topic. I tend to come to wilderness today. You cannot be a part-time believer to fight a full-time devil. You cannot be a part-time believer to fight a full-time devil. You have to be a principal to fight principalities and power. It takes wisdom to understand wisdom. They invade you and bring in a different culture that is not made for you, which is true. We may not be laying too much emphasis on this. Maybe I'll later put it on comment section. No country that was invaded that remained the same. No country. That's why Britain, they invaded 98% of the world. The British. They invaded 98% of the world. Invasion means coming to come and try to change the government, give you their language, give you everything, give you your culture, change your culture and everything. So that's that. We're going to be laying emphasis on that another day. The God of our ancestors is collecting power from them and giving it back to the people. That's why you are seeing what you are seeing today. The Vatican City, God Almighty is collecting power from them and giving it to Italian citizens. In Buckingham Palace, God is collecting power from Buckingham Palace, giving it to the UK citizens. Also in Edo, God is collecting power from the palace and giving it to Edo children. That is sacrosanct. So if you can see you can see cut here and count this as an insult and go and do whatever you are going to be doing. But my own is being that your own is to destroy humanity. My own is to save humanity, which I must definitely stand on the lane of saving humanity. God bless you. So that's that. Now, that's that. I've read to us before, Ephesians 4, verse 26. It said, neither give place to the devil. What does this place mean? Or wave in Amausi, ACC. That's why most people today, they still complain. One thing I just want everybody to do, agree to yourself. Otabo Sawaro, God bless you. Thank you for that comment. Some persons have been watching. I don't know why they are not commenting. 17 minutes of whatever. It's now we are seeing our first comment, or is it because of our Facebook or something? So let me just do one or two sharing from here. We are going to be elaborating a little more of that later. I don't want anybody to be scared. I don't want to start flattering you. The reason why I bring it as a topic the other day, I don't want you to understand the reason why people are misbehaving. The reason why people are misbehaving. And a lot of these people, they don't even know that they are misbehaving. All they feel that what they are doing is right. So that's what they still feel. But things are changing. Osunde Victoria, you are welcome. Ken Anthony, the God of our ancestors, bless each and every one of you. Now, something is not a problem. Only two people you are not supposed to hide anything from in this life. You are not supposed to overlie to. You can still play some tricks. It all based on how the case look like. Is your lawyer and your doctor. And yourself, you are not supposed to lie to yourself. So in your closet, go and agree to yourself the mistakes you have made. Then begin to pray from now. Begin to pray from now. No zuhunre yawen zawen yusunre, because of the law which they are putting on ground. And funny enough, do you know the most disgusting part of all these things? We have nobody to hold. Because the people that also did this thing, all of them, they are paid dearly for the atrocity. You don't see Emmanuel Macron hold now. Pedro Sanchez of Spain, you don't go see him hold. Bill Gates, you don't go see him hold. Name all the world leader. Ncipal, you don't go see him hold. If you even want to make protests, they'll go show you their grave, or they'll come play the pictures to you. What happens to them? So humanity is in the verge of collapse. Please, let's try to see how much we can save it. You don't know how we are telling the people, you say, board the ark. The rain is imminent. Board the ark. It means they should repent from their evil ways and, you know, and come and enter the ark. You know, so what is to come, if we tell you nothing can stop what is coming. I know our people right now, they love doing search. They don't care to know what's happening. But the little we can do, we will always do it. The little we can do, we'll keep on doing it until the end of time. So, the love I have for humanity will not make me to stay idle without giving us all these informations that will also help us, you know. So let me just push 1 or 2 messages to WhatsApp, then we continue with the broadcast. Please, the key word here is let's agree to ourselves. Stop lying to yourself and stop deceiving yourselves. Stop lying to yourself and stop deceiving yourself. Agree to yourself of the mistakes you have made and begin to pray for God to come to your rescue. Agree to yourself of the mistakes you have made and begin to pray for God to come to your rescue. So this is no longer time of doing lunatic. That's why for you to know that even all these people that are misbehaving, I know that definitely there's something wrong with their head, because somebody with the right senses will not do that. You are surprised today I no longer have interest in them, because our ancestors have told me several times, please Newton, most of the curse you curse all these people, we have anointed your mouth, please, except you want to defend something. And as scorned me, they scorn. Only people I'm permitted to lay curse on is the people that are holding our society. So if you are the one that is holding our society, I will lay curse on you and they curse him must. I'm not saying it for you to believe me, but it is good we pass out these informations, whether we can also have a change of heart from this very perspective. So we'll be ending this sharing here, then you can see that our page again is totally tricked. I know that tens of thousands are watching our videos. It's not the viewer you are seeing out there. Imagine yesterday after I finished up the live broadcast I did, viewer was 95, while share was 125. How is that possible? Viewer was 95 view and share was 125. How is that possible? I think let even assume now only one person you watch and another say viewer was 95 when I finished up the video, while share was 125. So just check it, so you could know that. Don't always look at our program based on the viewer you are seeing there. Now Facebook, they do what in their hand. People are listening to us and our word will be very effective. Not be by even viewer. It all depends on the messages that you carry. So our own messages is to hear the word. That's what we are doing. So we are not on media the way other people are on media. So people on media, they took it as a career. If you want to evaluate what comes from their mouths, I don't think Facebook can even pay them. If maybe the education, they find out your this, they want to ratio it or they want to rate it, I don't think they will pay them money. So the reason why they pay them this money is to keep you in mental slavery, so that you can never know what is going on and you were never made to know what is going on. So that's that. Then if you are talking about it, take wisdom to understand wisdom. Now, this very platform is built up with wisdom from above. Now, for you to also understand wisdom, what are you supposed to do? That's why the book of James chapter 1 make it clear. He says, if anyone lack wisdom, let it ask of the Lord that giveth to everyone liberally. He will give it to you. Dina Kwanko, madam, you are welcome. Austin Osage, you are also welcome. So that's that. Now, a lot of people, they don't still understand what is going on today because there is no wisdom. There is wisdom of communication. There is wisdom of discernment. There is wisdom to teach. Different kind of wisdom I day. There are people right now that are fast learner. There are fast learner. Like me now, my kind of wisdom is from above. In this very race right now, I don't even need to watch a full video before I know what's happening. Only the way the sky go take blue, I know where they don't do. That's why I can best attest to you. Both spiritual at times, most of our spiritual allies, if I do video here, I'll be giving call maybe after a week later. How did you do? It is exactly the same level now what you do yesterday. Now we finish, so our word always follow each other. That was why this recent crisis that happened, where be say man, they say now so people go ni is excellency, now excellency now they call and be royal majesty or imperial majesty. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing well, I'm not used to all those things. Or be royal majesty now be. Only of if I say our people go there, you know. Now, automatically, the topic I was treating just triggered. There's power that motivates those things. And bit our people does not really understand. They just feel that this guy just try to be insultive. You can see now that we have also set the records. So whatever thing they are doing right now, they are wasting their time. All those things are wisdom. That's why there are people today that carry spirit, they are prophet. They doesn't have the wisdom. If a child dream at times, there are ways we're supposed to put it. This wisdom of communication, I have it. That's why there are a lot of things I try to break it. If wisdom is not there, I'll start playing the video to you. Either most of you will want to log out, or if you want to be sincere to yourself, just watch it and say, oh, God, wait till I complete myself. So maybe after that very time, you are not lamenting, oh, God help me. God help me. That's the people that are sincere to themselves. The very day you cry, and that thing hurts, the tears come and hurt your ear. That was the very day God started answering your prayers. It is compulsory you agree to yourself. You are not confessing to me. You are agreeing to yourself. Try to connect back again to God of nature, to rebrand you again, to see what He can do with you. So you have to accept the fact that and learn to stand for the truth. That is the number one thing you have to for acquire. Don't be here and be there. Forget about it. Save yourself. You are committing more sins. And why they have been contracted. A lot of people knows. They might have known by now what is behind. The consequences behind what they are doing. They don't care. They might have made up their mind for destructions. But for you yourself, you are an innocent person. Don't be carried away. That's why no matter what today, this is my lane to speak the truth irrespective. Carry my picture, put it in whatever. You are not going to even be alive. If care is not taking to even witness how it's given. After all, because it's all about God here. It's all about God feasting humans. It's not about me. To you, you may prefer to be there, but that's why a lot of people, because of this lack of wisdom, a lot of people does not know the meaning of a nickel. They don't know the meaning of a nickel. The good nickel, they don't support evil. A nickel is as holy as any other thing. If you are talking about a nickel, you are talking about the 24 elders in heaven that dine with God. That one will say the God of justice. That's a nickel. So all those one you believe on, who you do now, you want to bear any the Anunnakis are your way any hune. That's why if you like go and conjure whatever you want to conjure, there's no way it can work again. That's why we are not afraid of you. That is why we are not afraid of you. Now the spirit you carry will not be more at the Illuminati zone or the Freemason. 500,000 seal indictment, 500,000 seal arrests. I'll be put down. Emanavio yegan. the head of Ilu, you can't vanish. Do you know why? Wahianle, the Anunnaki and the Nibiru. God always give the military force the strength to go there and do any arrest. It is God that give me strength to speak. For those of you that can see, a guy was telling me in UK the other day, or when most of the time he go see and say, yeah, no, let me just forget. Not the metic borough. I pray may God open your eye. Most of the time, I'm not the one talking to you. There is a power from on high. I'm not like the stupid Jeremiah, this useless boy right now, who call himself one useless pastor. Then how can a pastor be at your a pastor? Just their days numbered. Their own days is numbered. When the things go to fall and meet them. Now, in no education, what you are supporting, what place permits it in the Bible? Bring it out from the Bible. And let me from Spain or where I domicile also use the same Bible to reply you. You don't have the biblical backing, for example, of what you claim. You don't have evidential value for humanity. That's why you are supporting such a thing, because you want to make yourself to be relevant. Do you know these same people? They have already opened up for the devil. That's why, for you to fight principality, you have to be a principal before you can fight principality. You cannot be a part-time believer to fight a full-time devil. Before you can be able to do this kind of activism, there must be truth inherent and inalienable in you. It must be an inbuilt truth that the way to buy way. The truth must be from the inside. You are not, nobody can bribe you from speaking the truth. Aren't you surprised? Now, we have silenced the name. A name meaning winner. You cannot use it to intimidate anybody again. We come with truth. Why we so lay course? Or you mean I egg 10? Or who wear anybody even sleepless nights? What we're going to say for this, stand for the truth. That is only what God needs from you now. Body I can save yourself. Body I can aid the by me down. We are not talking about some streets. You use to collect money from your husband. We are not talking about that. We are talking about a truth that will change a narrative. We are not talking about you tell okay now. Your husband asks you, look and say, okay, you go new, yeah, the eyelashes. When we are Tamaistan linear Ogbu, we take a fake, for example. Okay, love Uniki, that one I can't turn it as a sin. We are talking about the people that is not speaking the truth about the negative false narrative in Naruto. That's what we are saying. I have to make the teaching to be clear to you. I'm not talking about the truth of your boyfriend or girlfriend. Because there are some holy law at times. We are escaping danger. I have to make it clear. But on my company, we are talking about speaking the truth to power. But if you watch the reason why this narrative are coming up, this is what is going to defy you. They want to use this narrative to defy. At the time you are carried away, you are using your energy in that boy. That boy. My dear, you are killing yourself gradually. And the immune system will have faith. Doctor cannot even revive you. What can make you to stay in this very planet Earth? You know what? Is so stand by this truth. That's why for you to fight principality, you have to be a principal. It's not easy to fight principalities and power. That's why I am a principal. That's why I can fight principalities. The joy I have today, the people supporting the safety, they don't have it. You don't know what they are going through. Most of them, they are working cops. True to God, most of them, they are working cops. They thought it's as before. You are repeating the same thing that keep people. And God in all heaven is not happy about it. God wants to take the earth back to himself. God wants to now be the Okagele. Okagele of all Okageles. Osaloba Onoga, a king of the world. He's tired of seeing children suffering. Do you know our people in Edo State today go to all loops and corner in Edo State? 12 years in Virginia. go to Olusan Corner. Mother Nature is tired of seeing those little children selling themselves for money. The nature is tired of seeing you. Umana we rituane. Boma wane, you cannot drive venture. The whole money you are seeing circulating today is all demonic money. That's why there are most of you right now. You feel saying that God they punish you, money on the tie your hand. No. The very day when you wake up, say God go seize your finance because you go need or ma no law, but you cannot use that money to do is blood money. You cannot attract such money. For you to attract such money, where to attract it. That's why if you are a Nollywood actor, you are a musician, or till you bring something, nobody recognizes you. To even understand this thing I'm telling you right now, it's going to take you wisdom. That's why whatever it will take, they to add the wisdom that you go and buy. That way. Meditate upon any word you know that will improve you. Did no longer time to say, I graduated from university. I told you right from time. Now nonsense you learn from university. They never taught you anything. Have you ever heard me speaking one day? I can't start calling to my teacher. They never impart most of us with wisdom. That's why if you are a mom or you are a dad, you are supposed to be your children's best teacher. What you teach them, they will understand it more. Now that one go escort them. Some parable you speak for your children, all this correction, teacher cannot correct your children. They send teacher, they send them to school for them to go and get corrupted. They will only go and learn on how they are going to help the government to promote a narrative. That's why you see most of our useless doctors. A lot of people would have not fall a victim. The person your father trained, that was a medical doctor in your family, in California, for example, that was a medical doctor in Canada, was the one that called you. You feel was having sense. That was why you believe. You couldn't use your natural sense again. Your natural sense from God would have helped you, but you tend to follow academics. Osima imagine. What I saw, a medical practitioner couldn't see it. What I saw, they couldn't see it. Because the wisdom of men are useless in the sight of God. That's how it is. A lot of you, they didn't leave you to use your number 6 to navigate your life. Before you know, I trust that my sister. One going to school, or you finish the ABU, the outside university, medical, whatever, Canadian hospital, or now Canada. That was how you believed then. But at the end of the day, what's happening today? That's why you didn't listen to me. So education, school, and church is indoctrination center. That's why pastor will never teach you on how to insult other pastor. They'll say, living for God. You dare not insult man. They'll put fear for your body. What is no dame? Who were Jeremiah man? You see that Jeremiah don't know me. He just not the one put person matter for head. I'm an advocate. I'm not a content creator. Say I want to hit you hard. Yeah, how again Jeremiah me a weakness Guantanamo. Because money I have you obirino. That you are still, and these are some of the truths you are supposed to go and find out. I don't have personal problem with them, but help yourself. Stop following this useless narrative. Why did Jeremiah? Why did he not read Revelation 13, 16, and 17? He didn't read it. He didn't read it. Or do you permit me to play what they have said that is to before our enemy? Where was Jeremiah? What did Adeboye say? He said, even though I'm told to take it 100 times, I will take it. I don't want anything that will distract the work of God. The mark of the beast. Because he was the person that was appointed of one world religion. The church will be completed in Abu Dhabi. The Freemason and then they are the same. That's why if you are shouting Jesus, they are taking away your energy. That's why I came up with a very good option for us. Now we cannot just let everything go because we are still using the Bible. Let's take the Christ, the consciousness he carry, It was put on him. That's the anointing. Enemy do also have Christ consciousness. Enemy do owns Christ consciousness. Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, Mother Universe has Christ consciousness. It's for everybody. What is Christ? Anointed one. Because of the way Jesus Christ we are not doing, they saw some things that he has said that come to pass. If it was unbeliever that called his disciples, these people, they are Christ-like. When I get Christ, Jesus Christ, because of the anointing no more, the anointing was Christ, the consciousness no more. They also called the disciple unbeliever thing. Or where they are like Christ. If any another derive the word Christian, that's where they derive Christian from. Now, the Christian speaks. Go and look at. If Fulani kill anybody, they will call you Christian, because what that name means, it means a very intimidating. It means that anytime they need anything for sacrifice, we are hand low. That's why you are never as a Christian key person. Now, so Christian that they kill. Why is it like that? Why is it like that? Only when you see Christian like the stupid Jeremiah or Motor Fufu idiot is to arrest his small pastors. Then you are happy today you are a Christian. The more you call yourself Christian, you are dehumanizing yourself. Look at it now. From Christian, you are now walking in the line of transhumanism. The Christianity does not save you. What did you get from the church? Rather than your pastor advise you, please, if you know you have not do this thing, go and do it. Go and do take your water, so that we can be fellowshipping. What's happening today? Am I not going to be one tell you that there's something wrong in your life ever since you took this very decision? I'm not supposed to tell you that. Be frank and sincere to yourself and go on your knee. God Almighty, amen. You know, gradually, our God is a balmy gillet. He will hear you. I'm not telling you to love me. I didn't say speak truth about me. Speak truth out there. Any person that want to insult me, let them insult me. Because you are fighting the truth. This is why I don't sag. I told you guys the other day. Freedom fighting is not social media sag, not because administration. We are trying our best to make sure we get our people liberated. That's why we are always bringing us on certain topics. Now, if you read the book of Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against power, against the rulers of darkness of the world, against the spiritual wickedness in high places. Now, for you to wrestle with these people, you have to be a principal. You have to be a principal. You can make yourself a principal. Now, he said, don't be ignorances of the verses of the enemy. And we spend long time inside the church. We never understand the Bible. Only area they told us, Malachi 3 verse 10, bring your tithe and your offering. If you don't pay your offering, things will be tight for you. That's why today, I think I saw one video Boye did. He said he was CPO when he gave 1 million, I think whether he would say $1 million to Jesus, to God. He said he was poor when he gave 1 million. They are still after time. Tell me how many times the useless Boye came out on his altar and said, my dear, don't venture that direction. And they are telling us that the people that involve themselves, they need to pray harder. That's why I'm the only friend you got in the world. I'm the only friend you have in the whole world. I'm your friend. But don't be carried away. But only the sin you are committing here, let people speak their truth. That thing is weaponized. The only way they can lure you right now, the only sin you are committing is because you are supporting something that God never needs again. He has spent too much time, does not make it to be real. No matter thousands of years, lies are spent. No matter how that Iroko might have grown as lie, it does not make it to become truth. No matter who is in that throne, no matter how sacred it may be, my dear, hide yourself. Save yourself. Nobody is coming to come and save you. I came to wilderness today so that the Spirit also in the wilderness might interpret this very word of mine to you. That is from the throne of grace, so that you can hearken to that which God has said. That's why we always use the word of men about God. We always present it to you, so that to enable us give you an inner conviction. That's why I just refer up now to the book of Ephesians 6 verse 12. Say, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. This thing you are saying, it is spiritually engineered. The fear of following a car bonnet, being down there, hear me. If I tell you the humiliation I have passed through for this decision, you didn't see anything. It is not easy to be alive. When they find out that, hey, this boy no want to do this thing, why can't they come in there and I want to call the people may not take? Then I begin. When I was not coming on media, I go to the forest with barefoot. If I'm at home, I go to the forest with barefoot, because I know the second phase is going to be crazy. I connected myself to Mother Earth. I have to tell you, I have to begin to give you some glitch. It has not been an easy task. For those of you that was inside the house, the decision came to you in a platter of gold. I've seen a lot of people who serve, you know why you are That was why I said, okay, that's why we are still praying. Join the people who have committed themselves, who are genuinely repented, for us to have remedy to this. But right now, the only word will keep your immune system flowing, so that even when death comes, he look at you that you are blameless. You have no option than to go away. When death will come, he look at you, you are blameless. The Mother Earth will send people in your favor. The same way Obaseki put this thing for Benin and 911. Now so 911 they jammed here. 911 they jammed here. Spiritual 911. Wa hia gbe man wo de no ma heke o show red light in man. He had to rescue one. True to God. A practical example, the way Obaseki have set 911 now for Benin people collapse. Now one do me what you rere. A real red light be rema now. Once we agbo man no ma heke or man no temata wa hia gbe, signal will show they will come to that person rescue. If some persons can come on media to come and speak the truth, they will come and testify how our mother goddess have came to their rescue on several notices. Do you know who did it? Mother Earth is tired of losing children unnecessarily. Whatever thing you hear here, remember we are not doing sack. If we happen to talk about those situations, they should be happy and put their house in order. I mean, they are supposed to even give me money. Instead of you being furious, send me some money. Sir, thank you very much. This information you gave, we will walk by it. They don't want to walk by it. The safety that happened when Britain Federal passed a warning, do you know they did here? Instead of them to adhere, let's see how we dialogue it. Right from time. They went and Federal killed some certain YT. That was why Consul Philip reinforced. Or God, we are taking away. They don't believe in dialogue. This is the sense of human they have today. Any person speak for them to say, okay, now let us see what's talking about. If not, I'm not okay. Okay, maybe okay, we got going la emenutavi me matano. La na mo go talk remo. Na ye na me ado aye bi maju no we na sunu gbera na pe no sunu. In video ni video ma we atole mi ya ma ije na. But e mani to we to so ga sun huwo e media ni. Mama gian bi me emenuta continue. Ne wo na mama je. We ba mi opa no stick kiri dota because the support is something. No. Is this one live? I spoke with somebody before I come online just now. Goes to Nigeria. You used 3 years to plan to Nigeria. To Edo State, for example. You used 3 years to make a plan to go to Edo State. Then you have to only spend 1 month. You get 3 years, you left for 1 month. Then you come back again. Then they no aviore na ewi ogi ohe ewa mere kodore. Maybe those sukmo will make a yo. Those clothes I was wearing the other day, some of them were the one we used in our father in my mother's burial 2009. Imagine some of those clothes in 2009, 2010. You might make a yo now. After the burial, a social media now I think most of them they be yo never. Then only are you worry. Only we had no time on one, then no money are check. You might understand. Now, none of us can go home and spend a longer time. Because no security, nobody wants to be good. So let every one of us, my word will support. The rain is imminent. The rain is imminent. Okpa menano bina. Imirok ba mwenegero. Di magayi u ekara magayi dea. Rara obono mame magayi tie. Emi okpa no aka o. Yemata ya gbogba. According to my late mom, or when I yemata gbogba na me we aga fan ogba. Yemata get fan. The only what you have today, stand for the truth. Are they killing person innocently? Stand for this very manager. I think I was told yesterday. Here where me Boromati number seki. I did watch the video anyway. This was the same man. I speak truth about his condition. I do not even know now that some of the problems they feel Obaseki have with the palace today. They tell me in Ruswen we not prompt him anywhere or my humiliation and everything. He don't even know because these people they are senseless. Anytime you try to correct them, our senseless set of human being. You are the most humiliated person. On the same name. Just see how people end up their life. There are people that are dead among the living. But it is good when you are dying, die with your soul. So that you can be able to live with your ancestors. Supporting evil will not help you. The destiny of your children may not carry it. This life right now is more spiritual than physical. A lot of you that are conversant with all these Nollywood actors and the rest. I saw in Nigeria band. I think recently now we are hearing that Message Johnson. Now go and confirm which Message Johnson. We don't salobo around our own Message Johnson. When Obaseki destroyed this very man's house, all of you were furious. You were only looking at it from political view. What about spiritual view? What on your Tony? No, what on your Tony? Akebo wani yo. Amen Noah. Omanagmo Noah. Ewi amu yoa. A lot of things wrong at times. The God of nature will support some certain person to embark on that journey. You don't know the reason why a lot of us do our activism. It is not ordinary. God wants to change things. If you make yourself available, God will make you able. If you look at the story of Jesus, that's why okay now, let's call it story. Mary were in Nazareth according to the story. Mary was not a spirit, but he found favor in the sight of God. Money you work with Mary. The Virgin Mary according to the story. Don't you think similar things like that will happen again? Now you are seeing all our false prophet. Who is the highest preacher today in the world? Let's be frank and say to ourselves. If we want to leak out a vote under normal conditions, I will be the number one because no area I have not touched. But does that mean that I don't still give respect to some certain freedom fighter people like Maziu Nandikano, who carried everybody along? That man carried everybody along. He stretched the hand of fellowship to everyone. He's very inclusive. He doesn't do anything. So okay, me and they do one. He stretched a hand of olive. That's why our Idu sister at that time, they were having direct contact to Unandikano. Very, very down to the earth. That's why the Bible says God resisted the proud and giveth more grace to the humble. Any person that is prideful, Moses, according to the story. That's the book of Proverbs, 16 verse 5. He said, everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand join in hand, he shall not go unpunished. If you are proudful, if you look at it today, I'm down to the air. If I'm conversing with certain persons, what do I want? A lot of people are afraid at times to communicate with me. I'm somebody know what I'm not difficult. The spirit of this activism is different, but I have boundaries. The most simplest person you can ever talk about on earth is me. I don't look at my age. That's why I don't count age. Age, if you count age, it make you to quit old. I don't count age. Let this life just begins. Did our father ever celebrate their birthday one day? They don't celebrate birthday. These people to also cut our life short. That was why they bring birthday. The more you celebrate, imagine you are cutting cake. As you are cutting cake, you are cutting your placenta the second time. As you are on a candle, you are telling your life that after only the life, you off the candle again. All these things are demonic. Me, I won't know this. I will never. I know most of you is going to grow up to that extent one day. This is most of these things today that kill us. It cut our life short due to we don't even know what we are doing. A discovered enemy is a defeated enemy. There's a very huge reason why we must wake up to reality of life. More people so trusted their children. What they are telling your children in school, they are just teaching them in case they are working under government on how to quickly erase some files. They don't teach your children wisdom in school. You are to impart wisdom into your children at home. A lot of persons would have not fallen a victim. It was their children that convinced them. Particularly most of us that our children can speak the country where they can speak the language very well. We so more now put every trust on them. Any decision we want to take, we want to meet our children. That was why a lot of us, we committed ourselves because our child say, your children not even they do research. They give and syllable where they read. If they read, they would have seen that this very thing, they don't read. That's why school and church is a indoctrination center. Now, for people like us to know this thing today, we have been a principal from time. That's why we can fight principalities. That's why we can fight principalities. There is no areas that God have committed to our hands. We have not spoken the truth. What judging me? Between man and God, I'm a friend to Mother Earth. No, a son to Mother Earth. All the good spirits in this world, they are my friends. So one can no me now. That's why this indictment, don't follow people to do it. Don't follow people to don't lose emotion in it. Disconnect yourself. If you have any friends who still believe on that ideology, disconnect yourself from him. Save yourself. Use our recipe. Pray all the time before even using it. Go into intensive prayer. Let your mind always be there that you want to stay alive. So that whatever plan God can, because of you, have a hot. God that because of me do a lot of things. Let this time so where this thing I was praying about it, but today we have gotten answer. So that the mind that they have, Germany want to clear their mess by taking them to each of their country. Italy, they want to clear their mess by having deal with Rwanda. UK want to clear their by having deal with Albania. Italy having deal with Albania. Then the whatever want to clear their mess UK by having deal with Rwanda. So there are so many things that is happening today, so many narratives that are going on, which you have a role to play as far as this world is concerned. So let not get tired. So anytime you see a video, I'm not telling you this for you to like me. This is what I felt we will always do for ourselves. Maybe most of you, if you are also in position, can also do it for me. I'm not tired of saving humanity. Me, I never expected that I can stay on social media for 5 months. So many people were thinking it was not just a problem. The channel where God till they bring message they come. On our block. The channel were blocked. The channel were blocked. No messages, nothing. All thing, God said, new thing, it is time. This is where we are today. So please, do not follow multitude to commit evil. We are uniquely unique and differently different. Every one of us have the will to Salobo. There are people that are born to say lies. There are people who have also decided on but you have to save yourself and save your children. Save yourself and save your children. So that the world becomes a better place for everyone. I know so many things still going to happen. Uprising. We don't know how that one is going to look in Nigeria because Nigerian people, I don't feel they have problems. So I was talking to somebody in Nigeria today. The person is sent to go and buy fuel. He said, bought that fuel 830 per liter. Maybe that may be black market. But we all of us are aware that they've added to fuel already. You know? 830 per liter. Maybe it's going to go and end up in 1,000 naira per liter. You understand? So anything that goes up in Nigeria normally does not go down. So please, let's help ourselves. Tell the truth to you. I did say come and confess to me. Agree to yourself of the mistakes you have made. Then let's take it from there. Today's day being on the... Today's day being on the 8th of... Wednesday 8th of April 2024. Wednesday 8th of April. Okay, now. No, sorry, 8th of May. Sorry. What did they do this April? So? Are we still in the beginning of the year? We're no longer at the beginning of the year now. So sorry for that. Sorry for that mistakes. Wednesday 8th of May 2024. So I'm logging out from here. Okay. If you go, Mr. Otabos Awaro, if you go reach 15, they want to collapse the country. They want to make sure everybody can't. Everything going to be shut down anyway. Europe is shutting down. America is shutting down. It's just they don't talk for news and our people don't do research. So we have also urged our people for them to plant some crops in their garden or in their ihowa. For those of you that pull your father and your mother from the village, by man with the 50 euro gain, may they go farm for near your house. A time is also going to come. Maybe you might not be able to even send money from here. So it's not easy right now. Or what bad we are seriously. So good health, you know, even a good health, even on a master no. Like very full, sick every day by day. Met you as a wabana, who didn't have it to you, I feel I have a few. So why can you? We are here. So one of our allies in UK sent me this thing today that Japan they've made a 6G whatever system. They made 6G already. Who know whether that one they want to use for us later? They made 6G already. 500 times more faster than 5G. They made 6G already. 6G everywhere. 6G everywhere. But we thank God that they've taken over a lot of things. But only mommy when in Israel you play, in Israel you play, but because the whole system, the air we breathe is reset. Everything has been reset. Bank have been reset. Supermarket have been reset. Up till now, we still have GMO food everywhere in the supermarket. GMO food everywhere. So that's why there is a sense why you must have to also pray for Donald J. Trump. So our prayer have really been working. If not banana, all of them, they all build bunker. Even 500 million at what we can what to in our flood. What does Jeff Bezos, the former Amazon CEO, yan cake before? Egana when Jeff Bezos ya resign egana ya Jeff Bezos, CEO of Amazon, your one CEO, your one Amazon. They told him to resign. When I take over, or where they are going to make the earth a natural resort. That is how do I can do away game reserve. I don't mean my son no cook back maybe I do hear or do UK. Oh okay, man, I'm going to tell you this one was from Liev Binu. Mami or easy go. There will be somewhere in a Kodori earth. That's what they wanted to do. So please, don't take this very channel as a joke. Whatever thing you hear here is all about go and pray and be truthful to yourself. Agree to yourself that you are made him. If I won't agree, man, don't call me to tell me. I will not even pick phone. Agree to yourself. Let's stop pretending. Let's stop. These pretenders will not help us. Please. Agree to yourself. Oh. Agree to yourself. Agree to yourself, please. So let me be going home. I drove kilometers to this very wilderness. No wilderness, no inheritance. So we are seeing our wilderness. By the grace of God, we'll get to the promised land. Imagine. Aren't you surprised that a 613-kilometer journey, or let's say 650-kilometer journey, the children of Israelites, they spend 40 years to get to their promised land. Every hour. It's not about trekking with Lego. Only just look at it today now. Mojo go Europe, come back before Ake Warrior one more warrior. Up till now, nobody have that atom of truth to repair the society. We make money here, gather money here 5 years. I allow 1 month here. Why got to see a problem here? I get on the music. Not no points anywhere. I gonna do me over me over no rigo na. Or ego no riene. Or wohan. Yeah, yak bawe wason. Udu azeve begifo. What is better about the place? I don't know. That's why we want a change of system. And only what can bring that change is Mother Earth. The Anunnaki, they are changing the system already. The Nibiru, they are doing their work. So you also do your own. Stay focused. Make yourself available so that God will make you able. Every year, no man. Egbe no rio no we dori na no we yawe. Egbe ti yata yo ne. But wa wo na we aru wane. Do whatever you can do that will make the woman to love you. Irrespective of who we or the space where in a family way. We get have me your pani have miss we gbu. Okay? So help yourself. As we also do now from here. We thank God Almighty, we thank God the powers of the Anunnaki, the powers in heaven and on earth who will be protecting us. One way journalists in IOC believe. Now what Bemo for? Though there is a story to tell you later. We make an eye where it was not a bed of roses. For those of you that also look at us at times, okay, even you give for any man, and God will bless you and God will replenish your pocket. For those of you right from day one, you have supported this very struggle. It has been a struggle. Ego nuzemagbe, God is going to pay you back. Whatever thing you have contributed to this very, it has been a struggle. I promise you I'm not going to disappoint you up till now. The only way people may be feeling disappointment, not what you my dear, if you pen in yama, I'm a few where do you may few pen where you are ragmo. You don't know, time will come, you will know the meaning. You will know the meaning. And you will also like it. So, God Almighty bless you richly. I've already introduced myself from the beginning of this very video. So, from me here, I'm logging out. Desde aquí, un saludo. Buenas noches.